I love Anderson Paak. I used to listen to one of his albums. I guess it was Venice, I think. Is it called? Yeah, I think so. And it's an amazing album. My wife really likes him, and she played this a while ago, and I never really checked it out, so I thought it would be really cool to listen and figure it out together.
I think this song is appropriate.
He's amazing. I really like it.
Like a sauna in here right now.
So let's
Y'all niggas got me hot.
So tight.
You know this shit, sing along. Niggas got me hot.
Cool bass line.
Hey, well that's exactly what the
flat.
nigga came for. You taking shots from afar, I'ma meet you at your front door.
Alright, so let's see. I think like just B flat minor, and then I think they played something like that, like just like going to the flat 6 for a second. But it's basically just B flat minor. Let me listen more.
So hard to be doing what you really meant for, beauty. But don't I make it look easy? Don't I make it look good? Hey, you drink up all my nigga, come on. What I'm supposed to do now? And you don't get on that shit, come on. You gon' have to back it up.
Okay.
If I get too high now, sugar, come on. I might never come down. I might never come. You might not ever come down. Nah, I wanna get down. Tell me
Okay.
now.
So it's awesome. I mean, I'm not sure if it's gonna go if there's another section harmonically, but this is kind of like all B flat. Just feeling this hand a little tight. I played maybe too much today. So basically the bass line, and this is kind of the song, it's just really cool. This is what I'm kind of grabbing right now. So it's basically B flat, blues scale, the pentatonic, kind of like with the flat flat. Sorry, like listen one more time. And then like to the flat 6, 5, 1, and then maybe it's not the best finger. Let's listen one more time so I'm sure.
Nah, wanna get down. Tell me now, you might not ever come down. Nah, wanna get down.
Okay.
You might never get down. Get to the
Okay.
ground to get this high off the ground. Say, can't beat it.
Alright, say there's also the two. Boom, 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 da ga 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 boom, da ga da, and then da ga da, boom. So basically, kind of a walk up of the minor scale 1, 2, 3, but then the 4th sharp 4, 5, boom, da ga da. Again, maybe not the best fingering right now, but this is just what I'm hearing. Yeah, it's really cool, and just the pocket is so deep. It's amazing. Let's listen more because it's so cool. Harmonically, it's just B flat, right? That's not the point. Like the little things, right? The syncopation. So tight, so chill. And they're having a blast. It's clear. And actually, this is a great song to just work on pocket. You can just kind of play like 1 or 2 lines around B flat minor, pentatonic, right? So you can just kind of lock in with these guys. It's sick. Or just even one note, right?
Do you see what's happening? You might never come down. It's too long to get this high off the ground. Don't want just stay all time now. You might.
I'll try to solo. I'm just curious. I'll play some chromatic stuff.
Too long to get this high off the ground. Hey, make it funky for me. Hey. Yes, no.
was sick. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fun to try and explore and just kind of, you know, as solo and do some stuff. But sometimes with these songs, it's also just great to just hold one note, or like play the bass line, and like try to get the sound. Maybe it's more, you know, maybe the brighter. That might be more the vibe. Let's listen more. I mean, this is amazing concert. It's so cool to see them like just having a blast and chill, and the lock, right? The vibe is so there. This is one reason I love Tiny Desk. It's like when it's happening, it's so happening. It's really cool.
What is that song about, Jose?
Shit, man, just never coming down. You know what I mean? Stay it up.
Coming down off of what?
I don't know.
Substances?
Possibly.
Yeah. That's what you into?
No.
I think they're gonna play soon.
I like water myself. Plenty of it.
I kind of want some water. I like drinking a lot of water.
Yeah, Come Down. That was Come Down. High Tech, DJ High Tech. He did that beat. Let's see how we're gonna do this.
All right. Wow, I mean that's already so sick. Very strange. I'm kind of hearing like this like B major 7 flat 5, B flat to A. It's like this chromatic thing happening, and how he starts the beat is also really sick.
Plenty of it.
I'm just
High Tech, DJ High Tech.
let's see what's happening. And it's cool also how light he plays, and it's so pocket, like it feels, I don't know, it feels like he's not playing too loud, and like with that like towel kind of like muffling a little bit the snare, feels so relaxed and so pocket. It's really beautiful. And one of the things in the other song we listened with a kind of B flat tonality, B flat minor, it was nice to see all this syncopation feels so relaxed, because sometimes what happens when people play syncopated ideas and elements, it's not as happening, but they're just masters, right? So it's so cool. Okay. It's kind of strange but great. Forget about this song.
Catching you staring, be careful, the idle mind is a dangerous place to be left in, to keep your eyes. Your heart don't stand a chance. It feels like it's been far too long. Your knees can't hold your legs, your feet just wanna pace. Your eyes keep me all in the trance, and let me ask you, would you leave it all in the back of your head? All in the palm of your head.
Yeah, so I'm kind of hearing they're kind of like going around here. There's kind of a lot of A minor, honestly, kind of center-ish, and then there was a little like C for a second. There was like maybe one not like, kind of like a G for a second. I think I heard like a little C major, but it's mainly A minor. Maybe one D minor. I think I heard like a passing chord, but it's mainly the A minor.
Ain't nobody holding you back. Don't it feel like it's been on too long? Girl,
G, yeah.
Your heart don't stand a chance. Your knees just on the pace. Your eyes keep me all in the trance. And let me ask you, the approach is so far from what you used to. But you know it. Hey, do I hold the candle to the lamp?
And it's nice to also pay attention to how when he's singing is so rhythmic. Sometimes he's singing melodies, and sometimes he's kind of like half singing, half talking. and it's very, very rhythmic. So it's kind of not that easy actually to play drums, a very rhythmic instrument, and then having, you know, quite a few elements that are happening, right? The kick, the snare, the hats, all the stuff he's playing, and then sing on top of that, very rhythmically and kind of like very comfortably. So this is awesome. I really like it. Harmonically again, we're kind of like not too much. A little A minor, a little C. I just need to figure out the form.
Don't it feel like it's been far too long, girl? Your heart don't stand a chance.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to solo on this, you can totally A minor pentatonic, right? Actually, E minor would be better, I think. Yeah. It's kind of like I'm hearing this, this A minor and then this G major 7 and a little bit of C for a second. So yeah, I guess we're in G actually. It was like confusing for me because we hung on A minor so much. So, but yeah, I'm hearing this G now and a little bit of C for a second. Cool.
You ready?
Even that, just like right. So whenever we have these kind of songs that are, you know, in one center, it's really nice to understand some of the pentatonics that are around. So if you're in G, for example, oftentimes, you know, the major pentatonic would be really a great option to use. And of course, you can think about it as the E minor pentatonic if you prefer thinking about minor pentatonic. But then you can... right, go to the blues as well, basically the G blues pentatonic. So it's nice sometimes to switch. He was just kind of playing this major pentatonic with a little bend there. Okay, the top. Probably the end of the song. I like the beginning thing. That's really cool. So weird. Awesome. Let's see what's happening next.
You know how hard it is to play that low? These are the Free Nationals, by the way. This is
What about a fast forward? I don't know what
right?
Oh.
He's got a new ex-girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She's still...
I don't know what they say.
She's still your ex?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice. He's got a new flex, right? A new day, huh? Okay, cool. Let's
Such
do
a
it.
vibe.
He was ready.
What is this song? Oh, okay. Put me through. Oh, I have a vague memory of this song. C minor, yeah.
Why the hell would you run this?
That was cool. C minor.
Both my hands are tied. Afraid of thinking I...
Cool. All right. So I'll say it this way. So we're basically in the key of C minor. We can think about it two ways, but let's say we're in C minor and we're going to the flat 6. We're doing a 2-5, which is basically the same exact kind of progression as Sunny, leading to the A flat. But what he's playing, I think what he just played, was the A half diminished. The A half diminished is sort of a substitution that we find oftentimes in jazz vocabulary. There are quite a few jazz songs that use that. For example, Night and Day, there's like this part in the song that they use that progression. It's basically like a descending kind of thing. So check this out. So we have C minor, we're in the key of C minor, great, we have the 1. Again, I listened to see if they're doing anything else, but so far that's what they did. And then we have kind of a 2-5 leading to the A flat, but never going to the A flat, and leading to the A half diminished, A minor 7 flat 5. And oftentimes in jazz vocabulary, it will go to the 4 minor kind of this kind of thing that will descend oftentimes. I think they're just kind of doing like a F minor, or kind of like I did in versions. I think I heard in G and going back.
Done my own way. Fuck around with this, strange and elusive, too afraid to lose it. I don't mind this pain.
C minor.
Most niggas want you for your candy. They'll never know just how long it takes.
Just C minor, couple bars.
Away my own pride.
5 to the A flat, going to A half diminished, F minor.
There I go.
Just pedal. But actually they're playing the chords. Same thing. Okay, so even I think that was like the chorus maybe. So they actually just kind of like, they held a C, but they actually played still the harmony, so it was kind of nice. And then basically 2 like C minor, B flat minor, E flat 7. You can add the 9 if you want, and then to the A half diminished. It's interesting. So I will say, like A half diminished, just so you have one more point of kind of context. Sometimes A half diminished is a substitution for F7. So not just in jazz, but like in piano vocabulary, like if you have an F7, like if this is F, this is a very kind of like a simple way to express the 9, and people do that all the time. And we do that with guitar as well. So when you see sometimes these chords, sometimes they're coming from substitution. I'm not sure this is the case here. I don't see the full idea of playing like an F7 there, but sometimes it is, and it makes sense. So just kind of like throwing it out there.
Here I stand, time and time.
So tight.
It must be what you put me through. It must be what you put me
And
through.
if you want to solo over this, like C minor pentatonic,
A
right?
little while longer, woo, a bit more time.
Cool
Why would
hits.
you run these thoughts across my mind? Please believe me, as cool as I remain, there's a point at which I lose my self-restraint. Say love, most
Yeah, and when you listen to this, try to kind of groove with them, you know, a little bit, and get deep in this like feeling of the pulse, and see how it's almost like a physical thing, right? So if we're just like not thinking about the chords and the music, okay, like the sounds and the pitches, just thinking about the rhythms, right? So I kind of feel it almost like placement in space in a way. So if I'm just listening to this from a percussive perspective,
wouldn't left me lonely.
I'm here,
I fancy throwing it
and even
all.
these little things that you know, like these upbeats are like just really pushing me in the best possible way. But it's really nice to feel that tension and be able to kind of like groove with it and chill with it. Let just listen a little more. It's so cool.
Away. I see to my own demise. How much
Such a
longer?
tight chords.
Will I let it ride? There I go, voluntary punishment, self-inflicted pain, sickness, overuse. Will I let it ride? Here I stand, time and time. It must be what you put me through. Hey, yeah. It must be what you put me through. Here I stand, time and time. It must be what you put me through.
Guess solo. Yeah, I mean, you can decide that you're more against C minor and it will be a little general, but you can also decide, maybe try to express some of the changes. You don't have to, but it could be fun in some contexts, but that's a beautiful kind of chord to articulate. Let's see what they do.
Keep going.
That upbeat ride with the guitar, it's super simple but so tight. So awesome. Wow. Yeah. Indeed, that was really, really tight. Woof. Wow. Very, very cool. Yeah, I guess it goes on more.
Tiny desk, big.
Well, maybe we should call it for today. I'll maybe check it out later, see what's happening there as well. But I just want to say again, when we're listening to stuff, it's always good to generalize, to understand how it functions in the context of the key and the center, right? So even if we kind of have this A minor, okay, and we say like, what is this? Just B flat, E flat to this A, right? So it's really nice to think function. So saying like, oh, we're in the key of C minor, so this is 1, this 2, 5 to the flat 6 to the 6th degree, but never going there and going to the sharp to basically the 6th half diminished, which is kind of a cool thing. It almost feels like we are really in E flat in when I'm kind of coming to think about it, because this is a progression that will oftentimes be in the context of E flat. So this is like the 6, and then do it 2 5 to the 4, and then instead of going to the 4, you go to the sharp 4, half diminished 4 minor, maybe like a 3 6 2 5, and you're in E flat. But now we're kind of like playing C minor and then 2 5, never going to that 4 to the A flat and going here, and then kind of like maybe this F minor G7 leading back here. So it's interesting. I mean, I guess like maybe in a way we are in E flat, but we actually never hit that chord. It's like always like supposedly going there, and we're just like getting the G7, which is, or like this kind of like transition, like F minor, a little bit of G, leading to the C minor. So we can feel it in a few ways, I guess. That's what I'm kind of saying. It's interesting to think about it and to again understand the chords, and you can decide that you're hearing it from the point of view of E flat, you can hear it from the point of view of C minor, you can convince me with whatever you're feeling if you're truthfully hearing this as that. Now that I'm talking about it, I'm like, it's actually like making sense a little bit that it's in E flat, and that's like the 5 of 5, like it's this F7, that makes a little more sense, and then resolving to this E flat. But again, starting the song the 6, 2 5 to the 4, never goes there, and then kind of like leading back to C minor. So this is this kind of a cycle. Also again reminds of a little bit of the song Sunny that is in A minor with this kind of similar progression. Yeah, cool. All right, thanks for hanging out, thanks for listening. I hope this was again interesting and useful, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.